Hello, I'm Mark Bester, owner of Mark for Life and the Tattoo Academy in Stockton-on-Tees here in the UK. I've been tattooing now for 12 years. I quickly got into a certain style of tattooing I like, an open painterly style. So going through the whole thing of lining and everything just never was for me, so I just prefer to let loose, as I do with painting, a little bit more like painting on the skin. That was generated through my love from Eastern European tattooers and following the people that I aspired to be like. I set up the Tattoo Academy after doing a couple of seminars 2 to 3 years ago and realising there was a big gap in the market for higher education really. We don't have it within tattooing. That's the fundamental reason for the Academy, higher education. Right guys, let's get going. Thanks for coming, firstly. Some familiar faces, some people I haven't seen here before. If this is our magnum, the needles go into the skin and they go backwards and forwards and they don't come out. That will give you 100% saturation first time. The Tattoo Academy is not just myself as a teacher stroke educator. We have what I think are some of the best artists from around the world in their fields coming here and showcasing what they do. Things from dot work tattoos, oil paintings, all the way down to traditional. We even do Photoshop and tablet style seminars to help people bring that into their everyday tattooing. Today at the Academy we've been doing a workshop. It's definitely not a seminar, it's a much more relaxed environment where we've got half a dozen artists come together, some very good artists as well. I usually do this in the seminars, it's done on blackboard, but this is a workshop, so I'm going to work and show you. I'll show you the ploughing and the peppering techniques. They're the only two ink saturation techniques I use. Totally different environment to conventions and even guest spots. You never get this amount of information in a room at one time. Everything's based on what I can do to help these people with their everyday tattooing. Now, they're very good artists already, very capable, but if they can find anything of interest and information from this thing, then it's good, you know. Really fast mannequin style structure of the human body in seconds with a few lines. That's stage one. You could tattoo that on people and it'd still be acceptable. It'd be really cool, you know. So I hope that helps everyone think about their work, you know, but that's not detrimental to anyone. You know, every stage done right is amazing. Yeah, one of the main things that I've been trying to show people today that I do that I think is a little bit different to what a lot of people do, not everybody, is the linear motion for saturating colour. It's very basic, but it's something that not everybody knows. Using a large magnum in a certain motion will put ink in the skin much more efficiently and making for a much better healing tattoo. The other artists that I have come here that do seminars that work similar but not the same, we've found that we all have the same thing in common, and that is the way that we move our hand. With this technique, with like saturation in realism, they do still touch coming back. Otherwise you'll get dots. Yeah, I mean that piece on Mike's chest there was all done with a 27 mag. I want the best for the people in the studio. I mean, even down to our walk-ins, they're all done with cartridges. The workshop is quite a lot different to the seminar. The seminars, we generally have a crowded room, you know, 12 to 20 people, where it's showcase talking, that's all it's about really, or showing my skills or the speaker's skills. Workshop's totally different. We generally keep it a smaller class of 6 people, so everybody's getting individual time. We generally get them to do a 2-day tattoo, which gives them time to think about what they've done the day before, put everything that they've learned new techniques wise into a full potential piece over 2 days. So as for favourite tattoos, I've got lots of them, but recently one of my favourites is an opaque leg sleeve, which is actually done with the AD Pancho pastel set by World Famous. It's a beautiful tattoo. It's an underwater leg sleeve that it's got all sorts of aspects in it, from a girl stroke mermaid all the way down to little Nemo fishies, and there's all sorts of stuff going on there. Very detailed. all in them beautiful tones, and I've used all 6 of the tones in the set within this piece to separate everything, and I think it really does work. The thing that I think artists take away the most from the Tattoo Academy is confidence, and actually knowing that this education's out there. Most of the people that come, they always return. If it's to my seminar or somebody else's seminar or workshop, everybody seems to be returned. We've got some really exciting plans for some great seminars lined up already. I think we've got half a dozen seminars in the first 3 months covering all different genres of tattooing, as well as art, painting, even down to taxidermy. The best way of contacting the Tattoo Academy at the moment is through social media, Instagram or Facebook at the Tattoo Academy. I can't stress enough that the Academy is higher education and aimed at already registered functioning artists. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see loads of you here soon.